Okay, so yesterday you had 2 Nearpod assignments. And this is what they look like on my end. This is what I see if you complete it. You get green check marks. If you get something wrong, you get a red X. And if you don't do it at all, you get, it's just says yellow and no response. So this was kind of a trial run because I've never used Nearpod in our class, but I wanted to give you something other than a worksheet because I know some of you can't print. It's kind of a pain in the butt to print. So I wanted to give you something more digital, and this is just something I wanted to try. What did you guys think?
I liked it.
I liked it.
It was kind of glitchy.
I liked it.
Like,
I feel like
didn't
it's
really
better.
work well
It
on
didn't work for me.
some devices.
I didn't like it.
Okay. I'm just trying to do new stuff, and yesterday just wanted to see how it would work. But so some issues that we encountered, some of you had issues, like if you were trying to do this on your phone, it didn't really work too well. So the next time we have an assignment like this, use your computer. Next, if you exit out of the Nearpod, it's going to count it as a 0. And for yesterday, I'm not going to count that against you. This was more of a participation thing. I just wanted to see how it worked. But moving forward, it will count.
What?
Do you hear the train?
I'm sorry, who's that? What did you say?
The train. Choo choo.
Trains?
Train.
Do I like them?
No, can you hear it?
Okay, who is this?
Yeah.
You are not on mute. Charlotte? It's okay. All right. Are you babysitting Charlotte?
Sort of.
Gotcha. Okay, so I wanted to show you what that looked like on my end, so I can see if you complete the activity or not. I can see, if you get it right or wrong. Okay, for today, what I would like to do is go over some questions from this week. So the first 2 questions I'm going to go over, these were 2 of the most missed questions from your quiz on Tuesday. So I'm going to go over those. And then this question was from Wednesday's work. A lot of people missed this. And then the last 4 questions are from yesterday's matching activity on Nearpod. Okay, who's this? Okay. All right, so I'm going to go over these questions, and then what you have to do is a review. So this is kind of a review of everything from last week and this week combined. Most of these questions are multiple choice. So it is a worksheet. However, I have put it into a quiz form. So you're just going to, get your answers, do your work, put your answers into the quiz. I'll show you what that looks like. Yeah, you like my picture? Thought it was cute. So here are your questions. You'll just put your answers in here that you get for that review. And please read my hints. They are helpful. Okay. So let's go here, and I want to go over some questions with you. Does anybody have any other questions so far? Okay, I'll take that as a no. Okay. All right, so on this question, you are asked, let me get my marker. You're asked to find AE. I'm gonna try to press lightly because when I don't, it's really loud on the recordings. Okay, so you're trying to find AE. AE is here. What I have done and what I like to do on these kinds of questions when it's all combined in one, I like to separate it out. So this bigger triangle is A, D, E. And the smaller one is A, B, C. Okay. And so on the base of the big triangle, that is X and 10. So you're going to write this as X plus 10. Okay. On this side from D to A, that is 6 and 8. What is 6 plus 8?
14.
14. So this side is 14. Right. And then from A to B is 8. From C to A is 10. So just set it up. So the base of these triangles, on the bigger triangle, it's X plus 10. On the smaller triangle, it's 10. So that's exactly what I did. I did X plus 10 over 10. And then we have the side, so 14 over 8. Right? So then you would just cross multiply. 8 times X is 8X. 8 times 10 is 80. And then 10 times 14 is 140. So we're going to subtract 80, both sides. You get 8X equals 60. Divide by 8. You get 7.5. Okay, a lot of people put this as your answer. Okay, you put 7.5. Well, that is X, but your question asks you to find AE, so you have to add 10 to your X. So this is 7.5. You have to add that 10. So 10 plus 7.5 is 17.5. Any questions? All right.
No.
Okay, perfect. On this question, this had to do with scale factor. And anytime you have a scale factor question, I want you to think about this fraction. It's going to be new over old. And then read your question. It says find the scale factor of MNOP to QRST. So this is what you started with. This is your old. And this is your new. So we're going from the bigger figure to the smaller figure. So our scale factor is going to be a fraction. Okay, anytime somebody tries to join, I have to go back to my computer and add you. So that's what I'm doing right now. So we have Jackson, okay. Okay, so anytime you have scale factor, think of this fraction, new over old, and then I've labeled it according to how the question has it. So I'm going to line up two sides that match in this similarity statement. I see QT and MP. QT, MP, those line up, right? Okay, so the 2 is from the new figure, the 5 is from the old figure. That is your scale factor, 2/5. Any questions? Okay, those were from your quiz on Tuesday. This next question is from Wednesday. Wednesday, we started a new topic. We started looking at triangle similarities. And so this was your assignment for that day. A lot of people missed number 8. So looking at number 8, we've got two triangles. What we have to do is first thing we have to do is say, are they similar? Are they not similar? If they are similar, how? So these would be your options. Side, 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 similarity. Side, angle, side, similarity. And then angle, angle, similarity. Okay, just looking at these two triangles, it gives you two sides and an included angle. So it's probably going to be side angle side similarity. We just have to prove that that is the case and then fill in this similarity statement. Okay, so looking at this, the included angle is 47 degrees. Okay. And we're just going to compare. So on the smaller triangle, we have side lengths of 33 and 24. 33 is your bigger side, right? Okay, so I'm going to put that here on top. And then what is the bigger side on the bigger triangle? It's 110. So that's the fraction I'm going to use there. And then for the other part, the smaller side on the smaller triangle is 24. The smaller side on the bigger triangle is 80. Okay, so what I need to do in order to prove that this is side angle side similarity is I need to reduce these fractions, and if you get the same number, then they are similar. So 24 over 80, I'm going to do that. So that's 3/10. So we just need to get the same thing for the first one, and then we can prove that they are similar. So that's 33 over 110. You get 3/10 again. So that means these two triangles are similar. All right, so now we know they're similar. We know it's side angle side. So that eliminates this answer and this answer. Now we need to figure out the rest of the similarity statement. Okay, so if you start with S on the big triangle, I'm going to use a highlighter. I think that'll be good. Okay, so starting with S, you're going to T. So you see that 80 is the smaller side of the two that you're given. 80 is smaller than 110. So if we start at S here, we're going to go with the smaller side. Okay, so that's going to be S, T, U. TU is the side that's not listed. So S, Q, R, that's the side that's not listed. So your answer was they're similar. It's side angle side similarity, and triangle SQR fills in the rest of this statement. Okay. Any questions on that one? Okay,
No.
moving on. Okay, perfect. Okay, this was from the Nearpod assignment you had yesterday. So on this assignment, you had to match the pictures up with, is it side, side, side? Is it side, angle, side similarity? Is it angle, angle similarity, or are they not similar? Okay, so you had to match it with one of those four. For this one, I want you to notice that you are only given side lengths. You are not given any angles. So it's probably going to be side, side, side similarity. You just have to prove it. Okay, and then in this bottom corner, it tells you that BC is 20. So that is 20. All right, so what you're going to do is line up the sides. I'm using the similarity statement. So AB goes with EB. What is AB? AB is 16. What is EB? EB is 22.4. Okay, switch colors. There we go. And so next I see BC. That lines up with BD. BC is 20. And then what is BD? How do you figure out BD? BD is this entire piece. That's going to be when you combine 20 and 8. So 20 plus 8 is 28. And then lastly, okay, I have DE and CA. Okay. I have to keep it consistent. So what number goes on top of my fraction? Okay, well, the 16 and the 20 are from the smaller triangle. So I have to use the 10 here for the CA. So I'm going to do CA over DE. DE is 14. Okay. So what I have to do now is I have to prove that those fractions reduce to the same number. So for the sake of time, I've already done this, and they do all reduce down to the same number. So this is 5/7, as well as this. What was this? So when you reduce those fractions in your calculator, they all reduce to the same fraction. So that means this is side, side, side similarity. Questions? Okay, so
No.
two more. Okay. Two more problems, or no, three more problems, and then we'll be done for the day. On this triangle, you have some vertical angles. And then you have two side lengths. Now, when you're proving triangles are similar here, you don't have to know, like, you don't have to actually know the actual angle measures. You just have to know that they are congruent. Okay, so we know that those two angles are congruent because they're vertical angles. Next, we need to look at what else is given to us. We're given two sides, and then, so we're given a side, an angle, and a side. Side, angle, side. So that's probably what it's going to be. Side, angle, side similarity. We just need to prove it. So what I did, again, I'm looking at this similarity statement. I have triangle ABC. AB matches with EB. AB is 32. EB is 40. Okay. And let's see what that reduces to. Let's go ahead and do that part. 32 over 40. Gives you 4/5. Okay, and the next one. So I'm looking at BC. BC is 24. And then BD is 30. Reduce that fraction. You should get 4/5 as well. So that tells us we have two proportional sides and the included angle is congruent. So this means we have side, angle, side similarity. Questions? Okay, I'm going to move on. The next one, again, pay close attention to what you're given. So we are only given angle measures. Okay. So that means it's probably going to be angle, angle similarity. We just need to prove that. So we are given, again, these angles are vertical. So this is 82 degrees. But we are given some other stuff that helps us out. So you can't see that we have two angles congruent right away, but you will. So you're going to use your triangle sum theorem that tells you that the inside angle measures of a triangle add to 180 degrees. And we have someone else trying to join. Let's see who that is. Micah. Okay. Micah, you were with us. What happened?
My computer
Mm.
died. Sorry.
Oh, okay. It's okay. Okay, back to the board. So we have these two vertical angles, 82 degrees, and then we have the triangle sum theorem, which tells us that the inside angle measures of the triangle add to 180. That's true for every triangle. So what you have to do, we have to figure out one of these two angles. So I'm going to look at this one. If I've got 73 and 82, I'm going to add them. What do you get? $155. Okay, and then I'm going to take 180, what they should all three add to, subtract what those two are. When I do that, you should get 25. So that means this angle is 25. I can stop there because now I have two congruent angles. That means this is angle-angle similarity. Okay, one more question, then we'll be done. Last one. We were given this little box down here, which is important. It says AB is parallel to CE. That means we've got some corresponding angles here and here. You know, that BC, that's kind of like your transversal. So let's see. I'm going to attempt to do this. So we got parallel lines here and here. This acts as a transversal. So we've got some congruent angles there. That does not look pretty. Anyway, those two are congruent. And so we are given, with that information, you have a side, an angle, and a side, an angle, and a side. Okay, so it's probably going to be side, angle, side if they are proportional. So we have to look at those side lengths. On the bigger triangle on the bottom, you know, we've got side lengths of 42 and 24. 42 is my bigger side, right? My bigger side on the other triangle, between 21 and 36, 36 is bigger. Okay, and then the smaller piece for the bigger triangle is 24. The smaller piece on the smaller triangle is 21. So you have to reduce those fractions. I've already done that on my paper. When you reduce 24 over 21, you get 8 over 7. When you reduce 42 over 36, you get 7 over 6. So those two fractions are not the same. So that means that these two triangles are not similar. Any questions? Okay,
No.
so just, okay. Let's see where, this is your assignment for the day. It's a quiz review, or well, it's a review, mixed review. And I've put it into a Canvas quiz. So once you get your answers, put that into the Canvas quiz. I like these because it gives you immediate feedback on what you understand, what you don't understand. And that tells me, you know, what questions do I need to address? Which ones do I really need to look at? Which ones did everybody miss or most people miss? Okay, so you're going to do this. And that's all for today. If, what was I going to say? Oh, I'm going to post. So next week, as you know, we are still going to be digital. That message was sent out last night. So I'm going to try to post your assignments for next week this afternoon if you want to get ahead. And I'm going to try to be better about posting ahead of time. That way you're not so behind. And with that, if you have any missing assignments, please get those done. Okay. Don't get too behind. I'm going to stop the recording. Let me take attendance. Where did it go? There it is. Stop recording.